beyond an explosion.
Okay, here we go. 102.03. 103. Now, let's talk about the women's match because all I can show you is this. They just keep showing this over and over again. And it says Nia Jax tonight. See if you guys can see it. There we go. Let's see if it's showing again. Here's Hogan. Here goes Nia Jax.
Dude, all the chair shots. See, I was on the phone with D-Walk. We were watching it at the same time, and we were talking.
Yeah.
The women's War Games match, all the chair shots and shit were all so weak. It looked like they were touching each weapons. And then Io Sky in that bitch, and she just pulling off on motherfuckers, Japanese strong style.
Hamachi Nashi. That's how she went.
She was like, bam, smacked somebody with a fucking chair that echoed through the building and shit.
Hold on, so
respect that.
So are we talking about WWE now? I mean, are we talking about
Survivor Series? Yeah, War Games. War Games. Women's War Games.
That's why I showed the video of Hogan hitting somebody with the chair because apparently that was Nia Jax tonight. Someone compared.
What about Naomi?
She was, bro. She was, bro. Nah. Do you remember? Okay, hold up. What you say? It's all the chairs. Man, yeah, the chair shot. Yeah. Okay. Now.
Oh, man.
When if y'all remember, if you watched you remember that when Nia and Bailey was going at it, you can hear Bailey calling spots. She was calling spots.
That was called out too.
You can hear it, and you weren't supposed to.
No.
And Nia, she was giving motherfuckers the softest fucking hits.
Yeah.
With the chair shots.
Yeah.
So
she wasn't even touching them.
And then the smallest, and then like the smallest bitch in the whole fucking War Games, Io Sky comes in and starts fucking hitting motherfuckers like she's King Kong Bundy.
For real.
What about Naomi when she did that double ass cheek move?
Oh yeah, the double rear view when she fucking botched like a bitch.
Man, what?
Huge botch.
I'm actually making this clip to be the worst women's war game match in history.
Yeah.
The first,
Comments.
and was this the first war games?
No.
Or the second?
No, it's not the first.
No,
it's been a while. Bailey's been in every single women's War Games match from NXT until now.
Okay. I'll just put it: the worst War Games match in history, the worst women's War Games match in history. I'm gonna use Hogan. I'm gonna try to superimpose Nia Jax in that. Nia too scared to injure someone again. Yeah, she injured her hole, so I get that.
My hole. Oh my hole.
Right. I don't want to get that because WWE got a couple people and copyright struck them for that phrase alone. I'm like, you sons of bitches.
Well,
dude.
I'm sorry, WWE, if you're too stupid to make a fucking T-shirt out of it and make money.
Yeah, for real. For real.
You need a picture of Nia Jax on the back, just like with her mouth open, and it says caption on the front, "Oh my hole."
Yep.
And have a hole in the back.
It'd be her best-selling T-shirt ever.
Man.
She would finally make it to the top of the WWE shop.
Yeah.
But you can tell though.
Nia Jax in this, yes. All right.
But in the match though, you can tell that the wrestlers that went against Nia Jax, they slowed it down for her. Slowed it down.
The best moments in that match, two of the best moments in that match were the simultaneous Tiffany Stratton Swanton and Io Sky with the trash can on her head doing the moonsault off the top of the cage.
That was cool.
Simultaneous.
I like that.
Another one was Rhea Ripley doing the riptide from the top rope.
Man.
Yeah.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. They had a couple good little spots in there. It's just that shit with Nia, man, like
Nia wasn't the only one.
Look, man.
Nia,
she was the only one.
Nia, Naomi.
Now, Kane, we rated that match last night. Me and D-Walk gave it a C. I gave it a C. He gave it a C minus. If it wasn't for that match, the pay-per-view would have got an A minus overall.
Yeah.
That match brought the whole pay-per-view down to like a B minus.
Yes.
Okay. Damn.
Yes,
that's a low thing. Okay.
Hey, no, I believe it was just slow in the beginning, but then when all of them got in there, it started to pick up a little bit. I started to like it more then.
Didn't have no choice. You had all the fast guy people come out last and the hard hitters.
Yeah. Started to like it. But in the beginning, I wasn't sure. I was like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah. Rhea Ripley, she saved it. Io Sky saved it.
Yeah.
Tiffany Stratton. Out of 10 women, I gotta say at least 4 of them saved that match.
Yeah, look who saved it. The number 1 contender for the women's title.
Yeah.
The Miss Money in the Bank, and Rhea Ripley, who's always up there in the top in the women's championship run.
Yeah. For real. So yeah.
So imagine, okay, so imagine if okay, I'm gonna say it like imagine it's 4 women that held that down. Imagine if it was only 3 or 2. Imagine how that grade would have been.
Yeah.
Ooh,
and another problem is with that match was the fact that a big problem with that match that I had also was there was no storyline.
No, it wasn't.
No storyline. It was not built up anyway. It was just kind of thrown together last couple weeks, and then it was like, okay, here's a War Games match.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got it right here. Give me a second. Exclusive. If I can get it. The new thumbnail for this called the worst women's War Games in history. See if you can see this. Here is Nia Hogan hitting that random person. It's kind of hard to find good PMG. But anyway, that's going to happen. Hey, all right. Let's keep it going because my son went down to sleep. And I can actually talk about wrestling a little bit more. All right. Let's talk about AEW. Let's talk about the fact. Let's talk about the AEW analyst, Mr. Joe Biancio. As a whole, in wrestling terms, is it an A, B, C, D, or F? A, B, C, D, F.
For what?
Wrestling as a whole. Wrestling. I'm not talking about performance. I'm not talking about wrestling sales. I'm not talking about booking. I'm sorry. I'm not talking about seats. I'm talking about wrestling and storyline and booking as a whole.
In AEW?
Yes.
AEW is doing I feel, and I watch AEW regularly, and I feel AEW is doing fantastic.
Yeah.
Their pay-per-views have not missed. Their pay-per-views have been stellar. Every single pay-per-view is a fucking banger.
Okay.
Every fucking pay-per-view. Even the fucking buy-in the matches are good. They had Big Boom AJ the Costco guy on there versus QT Marshall, and the motherfucker got a huge pop and had a great match. And he hadn't wrestled in 20 years.
Yeah.
And he had his kids out there too.
Okay. Well,
so I mean, he got a huge pop, and AEW wants him to come back and do more matches, but he broke his foot. One of the spots during the match, he broke his foot, but he kept wrestling. Yeah. He didn't stop. He finished the match and everything, and no one knew he was hurt.
Yeah, that's dedication. Just like Cody, red, white, and blue roads.
Yep. And this is a guy that's like 47 years old.
Yeah. That age is not a number. Age doesn't give a shit about that because honestly, like Dustin Rhodes is like almost 60. And speaking of AEW, let's talk about Dustin Rhodes. Why is it that there's a rumor that all his indie promos are like indie promotions are getting indie dates are getting canceled? That's what like a rumor I heard.
Okay, so the rumor is he took AEW and ROH and all that off his Twitter bio. And then he commented back and said that he never had it on there in the first place. Okay. And pretty much people need to touch more grass pretty much.
Yeah.
And but at the same time, we know his contract is expiring, and he is the 6-man champion in ROH as well as the tag team champions with Sammy Guevara.
Okay.
And he's the 6-man champion with Devon Eriks.
Oh, I like that.
So, if he does leave, he's going back to WWE. There's no question about it for a Hall of Fame induction.
Oh yeah.
And his brother will be inducting him. There's no question.
Now, with Kane, Is this a ploy for him to do a tag team again, a la a long time ago now, when his daddy was alive and they won the tag team championship? Because if Cody's not going after the main, he can go after the tag with his brother. Your thoughts?
I mean, ooh, wait.
What do you mean? Cody is the main champion.
Yeah.
But later on, because this is a long game, as he's slowly cutting this all off, and then he'll disappear, and he probably won't go to the Indies for a while, and this will probably be not for the Rumble, but next Survivor Series.
Okay, so
next year. This is a year.
Check this out. My question is, if he comes back to WWE, what he coming back as? Is he coming back as the Natural? Is he coming back as Goldust? What is he coming back as?
The Natural.
They're gonna have to have him come back as the Natural.
Yeah, he can't come back as Goldust because like
if he come back as Goldust, they're not gonna take him serious.
No, wait. If they do like kind of like a V for Vendetta thing where he comes in, there's like 100 Goldust around, and he just did that to like let's say a scenario where his brother's getting beat up by insert the family, whatever, or insert the bloodline, whatever. And then Goldust comes out, and there's like a whole bunch of different. And ladies and gentlemen, if I see this shit in WWE, I'm gonna fucking get a good lawyer and sue your asses for fucking copyright infringement.
They've done it to us in the past, Alex.
Yes.
I know, but I'm saying this now.
Yes.
I'm saying this now at 114, 45, 144, 45, 114, 45. I will say this. Great idea for Dustin to come back as Cody's getting beat up. The Goldust theme starts playing, and there's different Goldust around the arena. One that has the long hair, one that's all like with a fake woman next to her, and blah 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 blah. And at the end, and there's even a 7 reference. There's even a 7 reference in the corner too. Like, what the fuck is that 7? You know, so
lights out.
All that happens, and then Dustin, the Natural, comes out in the ring. So you're expecting Goldust. You saw 7, so you're expecting some weird shit. You even
Black
saw
Rain.
you even see like exactly Black Rain. You even see his version of Stardust, how he would imagine Stardust is. So you're like, oh shit, is that Stardust? Wait a minute, Stardust is right. Like Stardust is Cody Rhodes. He's in the ring. How the fuck? And then you see him as Natural. So you see all the evolution of everything, so people can get caught up.
Yeah,
and you don't have to.
Or you just have the lights go out when Cody's getting beat, and the lights pop back on with Goldust music playing and the glitter falling down, and you have all these different Goldust, like make like 50 or 60 of them surrounding the ring.
That's what I mean.
And then all of a sudden Goldust music stops and the Natural's music hits, and you see Dustin Rhodes coming out to the ring as the Natural with the half painted face.
Yes,
that's true.
I can see that.
That's it.
Yeah,
I can see that.
I want to see a 7 reference. You have the rights to 7 anyway, so you can bring.
They have the rights to Black Rain too, don't they?
They should.
Isn't that TNA?
WCW.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They should.
They should.
They should.
And I can do that because again, it's all about the grandiose and the clicks and the buys on YouTube and Twitter and everything else, and bringing him back for the hardcore fans that remember. Like, you can go as far back as, again, the original Natural, dressed up as the original. You can dress him up in polka dot suit like his daddy. You can go so many different ways with this, so he can eventually go to Natural, and then next week he can say, I was Goldust, I was this, but and going to, and I hope he says AEW because I'm pretty sure they can't block him for that.
Here's a good way to do it too, like you're talking about. They should have his music almost like on a radio dial, to where it starts off with one and it's like the radio fades in and fades into the next song. So it just goes one song to the next until he gets to his new music.
Hey, but you know though,
fading through the years.
For the people that know who Goldust is,